Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you a Romwe haul, or is it Romwe? What? Is the E silent? To be honest, I don't know, but I've been calling it Romwe for years. This is my first Romwe haul on my channel, so if you want to see a couple of the pieces that I got from this affordable fashion site, keep on watching. Hello everyone, so today we are going to do a Romwe haul, but before we get into it, I just want to address what has been going on with Shein, which is basically owned, Shein and Romwe are the same company. And so before I do this haul, I want to address the fact that Shein has done multiple things this week that have been offensive to people, including selling Islamic prayer mats as decorative rugs. Also, most recently, they were selling a swastika on their website. Now, they claim that the swastika that they were selling is a Hindu swastika, and it has been used in Hinduism for thousands of years to symbolize peace. After a bit of research, I have come to discover the fact that it is true, there is a Hindu version of a swastika, and that is in fact the version that they were selling. However, I think that a lot of us, especially in the US, in Europe, we see a swastika and we immediately feel like that is a symbol of hate, and rightly so, because we all know what has happened to that symbol since World War II. I don't really have to go into a history lesson with you guys. I hope you guys understand and know the history behind that and why this is such a serious thing that Shein did. So I reached out to my contact. I have not yet heard from her personally, but Shein has since taken that swastika pendant necklace down from their website, and they also issued an apology. So I'm going to go ahead and read it to you all. They say, "To everyone we've offended, we're very sorry. Our dear community, we've made a gigantic mistake by selling a product that's hurtful and offensive to many of you, and we are so sorry. Here's what happened. We listed a Buddhist swastika necklace for sale. There's simply no excuse for our lack of sensitivity in doing so." There's not. "The item was removed as soon as we discovered this mistake. The Buddhist symbol has stood for spirituality and good fortune for more than 1,000 years and has a different design than the Nazi swastika, which stands for hate. But frankly, that doesn't matter because we should have been more considerate of the symbol's hurtful connotations to so many people around the world, and we didn't. The only thing that we can do is profusely apologize and reassure you that we're making major internal changes so that this does not happen again. We recently established a committee to review products before they're sold and promise to work even harder in the coming days to improve our product selection process. We will also cease the sale of any religious items on our site. We know we have a lot of work to do to deserve the love and support you've shown us these last few years, but please believe that we in no way support or condone racial, cultural, and religious prejudice or hatred. We love all of you and hope you will stay with us. If you have criticisms, complaints, or suggestions about our products, please DM us at Shein Feedback. We promise to resolve the issues as quickly as possible." That's their full statement. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt in this situation because I honestly feel like they sell so many products, and so maybe somebody at Shein listed it not really knowing the full history of that symbol. They are a Chinese-based company. Perhaps many people in China are not properly educated on the Holocaust. They did apologize. They are taking steps to make sure that they don't make this mistake again. And so for me personally, I am going to give them another chance. I respect it if you do not agree and you don't feel the same way, but in my personal belief, I feel like when people do things wrong and then they apologize and try to make it better, you give them another chance. Now, if they do this apology and then they have a repeat offense, that's when I'm going to be, upset. But when people ask for forgiveness, I think that we should grant them some grace. This was absolutely horrible, but I think their apology does show that they sincerely did not intend to be selling a symbol of hatred. So with all that being said, I am going to proceed with my Romwe haul for you guys today. I have another Shein haul that I had already filmed before all this that I have going up. But leave me a comment down below. Let me know about your thoughts about this. Did you hear about this? What do you feel personally? I would love to hear you all's thoughts in the comment section below. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into today's video. First of all, the first question that I have to ask on the front of this video is why the kids these days, oh God, that made me sound so old. Why are the kids these days calling fashion that occurred in the late 90s and the early 2000s aesthetic? Can anyone explain that to me in the comments? I really want to know, because It's been perplexing me for a little bit too long. I am 32. I really try to keep, up with all of these terms, but I just can't find any explanation for this. So if you know why this particular time period is known as aesthetic to the younger kids, please educate me in the comments below, because I'm dying to know. And the reason I'm dying to know is because this haul is going to be a lot of aesthetic clothing, as they say. When I went on Romwe recently, it looked to me like a lot of the stuff that they are selling is aesthetic, aka stuff that was in style when I was in 7th grade to high school. If you're looking for that genre of clothing, Romwe is your place, because that's literally all they sell. Let's just get this going. If you're not already, subscribe to my channel. What are you doing? Hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure that you ding the notification bell so that you're notified every time that I upload a new video. I do a bunch of hauls, dupe videos, styling videos. So if you love fashion, you're gonna love my content. As always, the links to everything that I show will be in the description box, as well as my sizing information, so you can get an idea about how these things might fit you. First item is a denim skirt. I always have loved a good denim skirt, and I've had a couple for a couple years now that I'm kind of tired of. So I wanted to change it up and get a different style. And I saw this one on Romwe's site, and I was immediately drawn to it because it kind of reminds me of the Moschino line that came out several years ago. I don't know if you guys remember, but they did like a bunch of like moto jackets, like as skirts and as dresses and as purses. Does anyone remember that line? And so there was several like leather moto jacket type looking skirts where it looked like they basically took a moto jacket and made it into a skirt. So when I saw this looks like they took a jean jacket and made it into a skirt. And that's what I really liked about it. It's super cute. I love this sort of like acid wash going on. It looks like it's vintage, but it's not. And I love the little waistline, like the collar of a jacket. How freaking cool is that? And it's just a really unique piece. I'm always looking for things that are unique, that are eye-catching, that stand out, because I don't like to be basic, I think you guys know that by now. So here is that little denim mini skirt. I absolutely love this. It is such a cool mini skirt. It's so different. This is such a fun look for summertime. I've paired it with a white t-shirt and this little white bustier top that is so big right now. If you don't have any sort of corset type inspired clothing, I highly suggest grabbing one. This one's from Misguided. I'll link it down below, as with everything else. Yeah, I just think this is a really fun take on something that's like a really classic piece. A denim skirt is classic. It never goes out of style, and sometimes it can get a little bit boring in my opinion. So this is a really great way to sort of spice it up. The next piece we have is tie-dye. Don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but tie-dye is like everywhere lately. Everywhere. So I had to get something tie-dye. I got this little tie-dye shirt dress. It does look a bit smaller than I would have liked. I got it in a medium, and I kind of, just by looking at it, wish I would have gotten a large, because with shirt dresses, I usually like them to be a little baggier. So I'm kind of nervous about how this is going to fit, but we're going to see, and hopefully I can make it work. Because it's so cute. I think if it fits properly, it'll be a great option for just like kind of running around and getting errands done and still looking cute at the same time. The next piece I got is a fun, cute little girly thing, and I haven't tried this on yet, but I'm pretty nervous. I'll tell you in a minute why. But basically it's just this little white floral sundress with a ruffle trim on the bottom. Let's see. This is in a 6 or a medium, which is my size. However, the reason that I'm nervous is the front part is like a tie front, right? But the fabric's not a lot of fabric. So needless to say, this might be a pasties situation, if even that. So I hope that this can fit the girls. I hope that there's enough fabric that I'm not scandalous, so we'll see in the try-on. But I do like that it has these adjustable spaghetti straps. I really would rarely ever purchase a dress if it didn't have that, and it's got a zipper in the back, which is fantastic. It's a cute dress, so cross your fingers that this works for me. Okay, so here is the dress on. This is sort of like a way that I would wear it casually, just with these little flip-flops that I got from Shein. They're dupes for Valentino, and with my jean jacket on, with my LV Neverfull dupe. This is from Walmart. It is a dupe for the Louis Vuitton Neverfull bag. Guys, link is in the description. You definitely need it. But I think this would be a really cute look for running around town. Now, as you can see, the dress fits, I can make it work. So even with my chest, I have a 34 double D chest, just so you know. I actually could make this work. I don't have a bra on, obviously, but as long as I'm not doing anything crazy, I think everything feels pretty secure, and actually this is really quite wearable. Here's where we're getting into our lovely Y2K fashion. Oh my god. So this first thing that I'm going to show you is a two-piece set. So this is the skirt. Can anyone say Cher Horowitz? Yes. This looks like something out of Clueless, which is why I wanted it, because I've been wanting a skirt in this sort of color and pattern because I watched Clueless the other day and it just made me so happy. I haven't seen that movie in forever, and it's just a feel-good movie. If you've never seen Clueless and you're watching this, do yourself a favor. I think it's on Netflix. Go check it out. It comes with this little top, which butterflies were everything when I was like in 8th grade, and they're way back in a big way. So hopefully this doesn't look too juvenile on me and I can make it look somewhat appropriate for my age, although I'm not one of those people who subscribes to the fact that you need to dress your age. I will definitely be one of those grandmothers who is just like, I would be like Iris Ipfel. I'm probably saying her last name wrong, but this lady right here, this is what I'm going to look like when I'm older. So I don't really subscribe to the whole like you have to dress your age, but I do think that there are certain things that like just look silly when you reach certain ages, and this might look silly on a 32-year-old, but we're going to try it out. We're going to try it out and see. You never know till you try. The last item in this haul is my favorite piece in this entire haul. This little mini dress. I mean, how cute is this pattern? Nothing could say the 90s or early 2000s more than this. It's got little tie spaghetti straps, and it's just very simple. It's very, very 90s. The color is darling. I feel like I'm just gonna wear this constantly this summer. Yeah, I mean, we are really going in hard for the 90s, early 2000s here. That is everything I have to show you. I hope you enjoyed this haul. I'm going to put in the description box some of my other hauls that I've done recently, so you can check those out, maybe a little bit more shopping. And I'll also link all of my social media handles so you can check me out on other places. If you enjoy fashion, you definitely want to go find me on Instagram because I'm there every day sharing more fashion inspiration and my everyday life on my stories. So please go find me there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you all on my next one. Make sure if you didn't do it already, subscribe because we have tons of awesome fashion content coming your way very soon. All right, see you guys next time. Bye.